Thank the gentleman. The gentleman from Virginia is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now let's get a few things out of the way here, Ms. Igram. Have you ever read The Crucible by Arthur Miller?
I've not read it. I've seen it performed.
And you know what it's about?
Yes, sir.
What is it about?
Well, I'm from New England, so I'm familiar with the original story.
So it's about?
It's about the Salem witch trial.
All right. So let's get you. You're under oath. Have you been consorting with the devil?
Not to my knowledge, sir.
Are reports that you can fly accurate?
Greatly exaggerated, sir.
Have you been involved in any way in trying to pervert our youth in Salem or anywhere else?
I certainly hope not, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Well, all right. You received an award in the Bush administration for excellence in public service, the highest award, I think, for anyone in the IRS. Is that correct?
It's the highest award given to members of the senior executive service.
Did the devil have anything to do with that award?
I was not part of either the nomination process or the awarding. I can't say, sir.
We now know that the Bush administration manufactured evidence about weapons of mass destruction to justify the invasion of Iraq. Were you involved in that? Because you received an award from President Bush, so there's a connection.
No, sir.
Really? All right. If that's your testimony, Ms. Igram. In your testimony, you said that the IRS is permitted to disclose tax return information to other federal agencies and state tax authorities to facilitate efficient tax administration, and you cited that the fact that the ACA provides a specific exception, and we're talking about 6103 here, for information sharing activities. Explain what that means. That sounds very ominous. It sounds like the devil's involved here.
So from time to time, Congress puts exceptions in the 6103 rule to permit, or in some places require us, to share tax data in narrow circumstances to forward some policy that Congress has in mind. As part of the ACA, there was an amendment made to 6103 to require us to share data upon request.
For what purpose?
For the purpose of the recipients using it to determine eligibility for the benefits of the marketplaces and Medicaid.
So the recipient would be who? The White House, political operatives, the devil? Who is it?
It is the individual marketplaces and Medicaid offices who are using the data under the new part of 6103 to make income-based determinations on eligibility for their programs.
So it's not political activity?
No, sir.
It's not partisan political activity?
No, sir. We're required by statute.
By statute? You mean we wrote it?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Ms. Ingram, I just want to say that at least on this side of the aisle, you are an esteemed public servant. We deeply appreciate the service you've provided to your country. We are glad that you've stepped up to try to make affordable care available to all Americans pursuant to the statute written by this Congress. And at least speaking for myself, I deeply regret the fact, going back to the Crucible, that you're going to be pilloried here today. And I very much appreciate, as a fellow New Englander, your sang-froid and your willingness to put up with it. But don't for a minute think that the pillorying to which you're going to be subjected speaks for all of us. It does not. And frankly, if the American people are watching this hearing, they're going to be ashamed of the treatment to which you're subjected. Thank you for your service.